Brooke Larsen, March 2006, New York City. Books, drawings, and adventures. I love these stories. I love the adventures. I love the memories they bring back to life, and I love making them. Sometimes people haven't noticed that these are stitch drawings. I work on a sewing machine. I'm as comfortable with it as a piece of charcoal. I've actually been sewing since I was about 4 years of age, and I've pretty much sewn my whole life. Perfect, that's great, okay. You'll do nothing more than your duty, Mr. Renfrew, he roared, and that'll be to clear out of here. He felt like a child, and that feeling increased his rage into a sort of madness. It isn't going to be just the one boat, Hal, urged his chum seriously. It's the whole big problem of submarine warfare. It's going to be the warfare of the future, old chum. What I want to ask you is this. Do you think there's any chance that the truck driver and his assistant may have been lying? Both the Frenchmen were sputtering with dismay and rage. One of them believed that something must have happened to the machinery of the monoplane, and his outcries were hurled against the fool boys who had believed they could produce a flyer capable of making good. One of the things that I think is really important is I can keep this line going throughout the entire drawing. Everyone always asks me if it's one continuous thread. I mean, it sort of is, but it's not exactly that. It changes. Part of this drawing, of course, a big part of this drawing are the connections. So, in other words, where I choose to go from one mark-making area to another then results in a straight piece of thread that is not stitched in the paper. You know, I vary that all the time. It's sort of almost a game. Of course, I get surprises because I work on the back side of the paper at this stage. Kind of reminds me of those drawings I used to do in the back of a book where they had the dots and you'd connect the dots with straight lines and see what image you got in the end. I want people who were not able to be here to get a sense of what the show was like. There's a feeling about an exhibition that is different than seeing each work on its own. Thus the creation of this DVD. Hope you enjoy your visit, and now back to the opening.
How are you? Good to see you. Hey, sweetheart.
I'm waiting for an opening.
Now.